Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and yes, Blizzard has messed up again. This is going to basically be partially a PSA video because I've been asked a lot, but yes, the latest drops have been messed up, and well, it all relates to the World Championships, which you may not have even know were going on this weekend, as they were not exactly well advertised. We're going to go over the results of them, who won, also a prominent caster retiring. We'll talk about that, as well as some other news and tidbits. As we await the balance patch, hopefully we'll get some patch notes maybe later today. We're expecting the balance patch tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. We might have more news. We might have another video later today, but if not, we'll have the update definitely tomorrow when it's expected to go live. And if you feel like I've earned your subscription and you're enjoying the content on the channel, please hit the sub button below. We are like extremely close to 62,000 subs, and your support helps the channel out more than you would ever know. So yes, the viewer guide for Hearthstone's World Championships. This was on the Hearthstone website and basically went over the details of it. But yes, it basically said there will be drops on YouTube too. March a Lich King card packs as you watch the 22 World Championship, and yet again, they're just nowhere to be found. I tweeted this out just a few minutes ago before recording. Has anyone got their drops? No, 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 no. It's just a bunch of no. I saw that all over the place, and this is not the first, not even the second time we've had problems with drops. I haven't heard anything from any official sources, but basically they haven't shown up yet. They might just be late. That's happened before, but it's a troubling pattern where first we have the Deathlight show match, which was supposed to have drops the first day. You're supposed to get 2 Lich King packs, but that turned out to be wrong, and they redid it so that you'd have to watch the 2 days on 2 hours each or 1 hour each or something like that. And then you got a Nathria pack and a Lich King pack. So not only was it falsely advertised for how you're going to get them, but it was also the wrong amount of packs. And there was a whole expansion reveal for, you know, this whole expansion. March of Lich King, there was like supposed to be 30 minutes. You watch for 15 minutes, you got a pack or whatever. That didn't happen. And then like, well, you could just watch streamers play tomorrow and then you can get stuff. Basically, like, you gotta watch even more. It seems to be a continuous pattern that these drops mess up. I don't know what could be done about it, but all I could do is bring attention upon it, so maybe, I don't know, they get embarrassed into like doing it correctly. Because my theory is because it was so poorly advertised and the viewership was not good for the World Championships, every time I tuned in, the most I ever saw live, I believe, was like 11 or 12,000 viewers. And considering it's the biggest Hearthstone tournament of the year, it's kind of embarrassing when they used to get like over 100,000 over on Twitch. Those days are long gone. But yeah, it wasn't really well advertised. There was no choose your champion, which they used to do, which would get people involved. It was just like Twitter posts, a couple blog posts, and that was it. And yeah, it's unfortunate because, well, there was the World Championships. Maybe you wanted to watch it. I'm myself not a big fan of the meta. I tried watching it, but it was a lot of just not super exciting gameplay for me, like Quest, Demon Hunter, and a lot of that type of solitary style stuff. I will say though, the Control Priest, although infinite value and rather disgusting, at least there was like a lot of decision making, and there was like an hour-long Control Priest mirror, a couple of them. So I'll give it that credit. That was kind of cool. But overall, it was just like, oh man, a lot of the games were just blowouts. But here, we'll go over the results. I want to give these guys a shout out because they worked their butts off to get to this point, and you know, give them some recognition. If this is anything to them, I doubt it, but whatever. We'll cover it so you guys know. And yes, the top 8 saw KZG, I guess 2 of them, Chinese players, Yui and XMG in the top 8. We had Dedraw, XLD, Xiao, Yarla, Possessi, Levick, and Bunny Hopper all got to the top 8, which narrowed down to the top 4 of Yui, Bunny Hopper versus Dedraw and Levick, which led to the finals of an all-team liquid final. They are both on the same team, although I think Bunny Hopper did a twit longer that he will no longer be on the team. I don't know about Dedraw next year, but still really cool to see that happen. And these guys have been kicking butt for a long time. Dedraw has been one of the most consistent players ever, so it led to a pretty interesting finals of Bunny Hopper versus Dedraw, and I believe a Bunny Hopper won. And this is just ridiculous, by the way. This was being broadcast at the exact same time as the World Cup finals between Argentina and France. Like, why do you schedule against the World Cup? What are you doing? It probably would have been longer than they were thinking, I guess, with like the pre-smears and stuff, but still, I mean, asking you to choose between, if you gotta choose between the two, pretty ridiculous. And also congratulations to Argentina and Messi. That was an incredible football game. Like one of the best I've ever seen. Was awesome. And Messi gets a well-deserved world title. And France was incredible too. What an awesome game if you saw that. Regardless, off topic, the winner of the finals was Bunny Hopper. He's been around forever. He's done basically everything but win a Worlds, and I can't wait to see what bunny card we're gonna get named after him. I think he won. The final game was a priest mirror too, so I guess I'm happy as a supposed priest main. But regardless, congrats to Bunny Hopper. Just wish not only was it better advertised, but I kind of wish Worlds was in person. It was all done still, like, you know, through webcam and all of that. I'd love to see Worlds return in person now that, you know, the pandemic's not what it used to be. We have all these other big games do their World Championships in person, but they didn't even announce, by the way, what's going on for esports next year. We don't even know. All we know, according to Abar, is that there will be a Worlds and that January will count for something, but we still don't know any details on the competitive system, whether it'll be on YouTube or Twitch, all that stuff. So yes, congrats to Bunny Hopper. Absolutely well-deserved. One of the all-time GOATs of Hearthstone. And yeah, that was a cool event. Again, a lot of you guys probably didn't even know about it, and that's kind of sad. And the last main thing I want to talk about is Gia. Gia, who was casted, I believe, this weekend. It's been a long time, awesome caster for the Hearthstone esports. Put out a tweet longer, putting out her retirement statement. Won't go too into detail about it. I'll link it below if you want to check it out. But basically, yeah, she's retiring from it. If you're not aware, she recently got hired by Blizzard, by Hearthstone themselves, to join on the Battlegrounds team. So that will be her focus going forward. I'm excited to see what type of content she helps create. Battlegrounds has been lacking content ever since that pay-to-win battle pass went out that said they'd be able to push out more content than ever. We've seen very little. We're expecting a major update in January. That's the usual timeline. Probably a new class, I would expect, or a new tribe, probably the undead, maybe a new mechanic to replace quests. But Gio will probably be working on that, and that's really cool. So congrats to her, and I will absolutely miss her casting. She was phenomenal. One of my favorite casters, if not my favorite caster, outside of, well, I gotta go with Frodan still. I love Frodan. Dude's awesome, but he's also stepped away a while. He's doing great work, I believe, with TFT as a player and a caster and all that. So yeah, kind of sad to see it, but shout out to her. And yeah, so we're expecting probably patch notes later today. It could be tomorrow. Sometimes they do patch notes like an hour before the patch. We've seen that a bit lately. So stay tuned. We'll let you know. And I wanted to give you guys a little update on my Death Knight wins, because I'm on the road to 500 and we are 417 just under 2 weeks in. I need to go touch grass, I'm aware, but we're almost getting it done. I'm going to try and get it done the next couple days. I'll be streaming on Tuesday again over twitch.tv/Zeddy, so follow me there if you want to track our road to 500, because we'll probably start a road to 1,000 right after and get all the portraits. I love the class. Mostly doing it in Duels and Arena, by the way. Don't ask me for good ladder decks, because they aren't really any yet, but Duels and Arena, Death Knight, really, really good, and I'm going to farm it while I can, right? Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.